I have tulips everywhere. These are my tulips, but these aren't the only tulips that I have. I have tulips in the cooler, I have tulips in the field, I have tulips in the farm stand, and it is a good thing because this is Mother's Day weekend and I need all the flowers I can get. The busiest day of the year for florists is Valentine's Day, which doesn't help us because we live in Canada, so we don't have anything to sell then. But the second busiest day for florists is Mother's Day, and we can definitely sell some flowers then. So our goal is to sell all the flowers this weekend. We are going all out, as many bouquets as we can get. We have a mountain we're gonna be sending down to the farmer's market. We have a mountain we're gonna be filling the farm stand with. We're doing $20 bunches, $30 bunches, $40 bunches. Our goal, our conservative goal, is to sell $2,000 this weekend, and there's a chance we could do even more.
To make $2,000, we have to sell 100 bouquets, and I don't know if we can do that. This is our first market of the year, and there's lots of things that could go wrong. The roadside stand has only been open for a handful of days. People just aren't used to pulling over there yet to buy their flowers. So I have some real doubts as to whether we can make $2,000 this weekend.
These flowers that I've given myself are nice, but the real Mother's Day gift I expect from you, Ian, is to make it happen. Look at this cat. Look at this cat thing. Look at this cat thing. The walk-in cooler is packed. It's completely filled up with flowers. I have some pre-made bouquets. I worked last night to put together a bunch so that I have them to just keep putting out onto the farm stand today. The other thing I need to do today, though, is I need to turn all the rest of this into bouquets. Today is go time. Last night I also got some of my cases of flowers. I opened these up and they have tulips just with the ball. So I took these, put them into a bucket of water, and now they're looking really good. Whatever is kind of still looking fairly closed and looking fairly tight is stuff that I can use to sell. So this is really gonna bump up my numbers and also bump up my options because you know, there's only so much that's out there. This case, I'm especially happy to see that I got some of this. These ones here, colors on these are so beautiful, and I don't really have anything like that. But what we need to do right now, there's only 2 bouquets out of the farm stand. So we need to take some of these pre-made ones, get them out there so that we can make some money.
Those look pretty good.
They look pretty good. I love these color combos. Flowers. Gotta get them in here and get them sold. We need to keep a close eye on the stand today because this is when I anticipate the bouquets are going to start disappearing quite quickly. We're just kind of starting into that time when people will be stopping. It's a balance. I don't want to put too many of the bouquets out here. You know, we have more in the cooler. I could bring all those up. The only problem is, even though we have our air conditioner on, it still gets warm in here, and as it gets warm, the tulips open up more and more. So I'm kind of only wanting them to be on the stand for the day. I want to sell them. I would rather sell them and only have 8 on display at a time than to put out 20, have it look decadent for anyone who stops, but actually end up with, you know, 10 left over at the end of the night that, you know, are just kind of giveaways at that point.
We have the farmer's market tomorrow morning, so anything that doesn't sell here, we're bringing down to the farmer's market as well. And if I just bring more down there's going to be so many customers at the farmer's market.
Part of the reason why I'm so strict about selling them the same day is tulips don't have the best vase life. I specifically choose my flowers for flowers that are going to have really long vase life. Tulips are probably one of the things that we sell that have the shortest vase life, but you know, they're so special and there's nothing really else at this time of year. So, you know, I'm happy to do it. But tulips is kind of like 5 days, you know, these doubles, 7 days is what they last. So when I sell them, I want the singles to still be closed. The doubles, I want them like opened up a little bit, but I don't want them like totally blown open. This is the beginning of the season. This is the beginning of the year. I want to be building happy customers. I don't want people to come by, buy a bunch of tulips and then be like, yeah, that place, their flowers don't last very long.
What's up next?
Now we harvest. The system that I've come up with, I pull them and I separate them out, the ones with the bulbs and then the ones with them not, and then I have to come in here and I need to wash and prep them. And this is one of the things that takes a lot of time. I've been picking them by color, and then I've also been picking them so that they are with like their color friends. So when I go to like fill a bucket, this is also gonna be kind of what I'm working with to make the arrangements. The stems are so long on these that I've been pulling the bottom leaf off, which also makes it a lot easier to clean. Makes it a lot more space, a lot more easier to work with, and then they wash up really nice. Because honestly, like these, there's almost too much stem. You know, that's a better length.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a traditional farmer's market night for us, one of those late night affairs.
Well, I am not staying up till 4 in the morning because I also have to get up and go man the farm stand. But yeah, I do want to make $1,000 worth of bouquets for going down to the farmer's market. It's been really fun to be selling again, you know, because half the fun of growing is to make these like mountains of flowers and mountains of food. You know, like why would you ever go and harvest 1,000 flowers for yourself if you're like a home gardener? Like that's silly, unless you're like, it's my wedding, you know? But so to get to go out and, you know, just make these armfuls of tulip bouquets over and over and over again, it's decadent. It's always decadent. You don't get that kind of abundance and decadence when you're just doing it as a hobby. So it's always fun.
Where do tulips rank on your favorite flowers list?
My favorite is hellebores. I'm not necessarily like, oh, let me list off my top 10 favorite flowers. I always joke, my favorite flower is money. But this I can honestly say, we've always had tulips in our home garden. You know, I always spent the money and put in the effort to plant tulips, you know, in all of our different homes. It's not like we only have tulips that are growing in the farm. We have tulips in our landscaping, and I'm not picking those because those are for me and I love them. Obviously, I like tulips.
So how many bouquets do you think this big bucket of tulips will make?
Not actually that many. The bouquets have 10 tulips. So what I've been doing is I've been doing 5 doubles, 5 singles. So, you know, this will need a bucket to go along with it of singles. 7 bouquets per bucket, right? So we need to get a lot of these buckets if I'm sending you down with 50 to the farmer's market. I have enough for the farmer's market. But if we want to sell 100, because we're also gonna do 50 at the farm stand, then I'm kind of dependent on us being able to pick more and also more opening up over the next day or two. Okay, let's go get some more.
It's been about an hour since we went up and checked the farm stand, so we're bringing some reinforcements because I suspect we've had some customers.
Money! This one doesn't sell. I'm bringing it in for me.
I saw like that one, and you know what I thought?
Oh yeah, because it's an all white bouquet.
I was like, that one ain't selling.
Yeah, but I never regret the all white bouquet not selling because I love an all white bouquet. We are doing a little bit more than just digging up tulips today because we are going to be making bouquets. What we've been doing up to this point is bunches of tulips. I've been including, you know, like a kale with the yellow tulips, you know, a tree branch with the other colors. But to do the bouquets, I need more greenery. So more of this kind of stuff. I need flowers, other flowers to add to the mix, which means we're gonna have to do a little bit of scrounging because there isn't very much at this time of year. But I need more than just tulips to make these bouquets special.
What are you doing?
We are harvesting hellebores for our fancy Mother's Day bouquets. The leaves are growing in now at this point, so you know, the flowers aren't super visible. And this is the point at which they keep really good. Once they've made these little pods, we're gonna cut all these out and use them up.
Bo is sampling some of our grasses.
Some of the finest locally grown grasses. You wanna throw that in the bucket? Whoa, water pouring out of it. Okay, let's go to the front. A little bit more flour. Get some of this. So perfectly straight.
You got enough stuff?
Nope. We have the most important thing of all. We've been growing this since June in anticipation of this weekend. Kale flowers from our overwintered kale.
What do you want? Oh, I'm so excited. Tomorrow is the first market of the year, and in news that will surprise absolutely nobody who follows our channel, we are behind. It's late at night, and you know, I haven't even started packing my truck. I haven't even started looking at the stuff to pack into my truck yet, which is fine because this market is going to be only flowers. And so normally, you know, the bulk of the work to go down to the market is prepping all the veggie stuff. They take up more space. You have to wash them in, you know, like blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of work. Without veggies, just bringing down flowers, it'll be a lot easier on me. Serina, she is starting to work away at the bouquets. I think she's about to get started on those. So let's go surprise her and see what she is doing. Are you on guard duty? You on guard duty? Hello! How's it going? Are you feeling on the ball?
No, because it's very late and I have made 0 bouquets. I never said I didn't want to work at night. I just said I don't want to work till morning at night. You know.
Here's our problem. We're night owls.
Yeah, I'm a night owl, so I don't mind working at night.
Yeah.
You know, as long as I don't have to get up early in the morning, which Ian has to. So that's why I stay up late and Ian goes to bed and then does the market. They like just pulled over.
What time do you think you're gonna be up till tonight?
I mean, I have to get the stuff ready for the market. So I'm gonna do my best to be efficient and get her done. We didn't really sell very much today. So after I smack talked about how we were gonna have such an amazing weekend, now I'm starting to kind of double guess myself. So I'm like, how many do I need if I send the million down to the market and they don't sell?
Well, I think that they will sell at the market. I think we'll sell a lot tomorrow from the roadside, but I think Sunday will be slow.
Sunday's Mother's Day though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So last
yeah,
year we did good because people were going to Mother's Day lunches. And so, you know, that was the day when it was good to be out there earlier, kind of like 10 to noon. And we actually sold a ton of people being like, oh, I saw you and I thought I should grab a bouquet to bring with me on my way to see my mom or my wife or my daughter, whoever it was they were buying it for.
You know what you're getting for Mother's Day?
Well, I already told you. $2,000 worth of sales.
Oh, yeah.
Make it happen.
I was gonna say flowers.
I got a kitten too.
Yeah.
The very first bouquet that I'm gonna work on is something with these beautiful red, orange, and yellow doubles. I'm gonna put together a bunch of these. These look amazing. So instead of pulling everything out of the cooler, I'm just gonna work with these, gonna turn them into bouquets, and then I'm gonna get them back in.
It's getting close to midnight and I'm done for the night. Serina, she is, I don't know, she's like less than 10 bouquets into it, but at least she's got it all set up and she's starting to pound through them now. But she definitely has a late night ahead of her. I have to go to bed though, so this is where I say goodnight. It's market morning. It's about 5:30 now. I have to pack up the flowers and get going. I'm just excited at this point to get to the farmer's market and get this all set up. But first, I need to load that truck up. Well, that was pretty easy. It only took me about 20 minutes to load the truck from start to finish. I think that's a new record. So I'm gonna hit the road and, you know, get down there, get set up for this first market of the year. The farmers market is officially open and it's raining, but I don't think that that's going to slow this market down. It's Mother's Day weekend. People are coming rain or shine. I'm bracing for impact. I think I'm going to sell basically everything today. We're off to a pretty good start. We've already sold 5 bouquets. That's a good start. And lots of people are stopping by and commenting on how beautiful they look. Hoping for a good day. We are selling so many flowers today. We're already at $700 and it's only an hour and a half into the market. We haven't even really hit some of the big rushes of the day yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna have anything left for it. It's really exciting news. It's 10:30 now and it's official. We're sellouts. We only have 1 bouquet left. We came with like 60 bouquets and they all sold so fast. We're only halfway through the market and we're already sold out. And sold over $100 worth of dried flowers today. Really excited about, like starting the season with such a great market. First farmers market of 2022 is in the books. We sold somewhere around $1,250, which is amazing because that's entirely flowers. So it's not our biggest market ever, but it is the most we've ever sold in flowers before. Serina has been selling bouquets from the farm stand, so this isn't the only money that we made today. Time to go home, and I'll help Serina out with the farm stand.
Running out of flowers. Last night, when I went to bed at 4:30, the cooler was filled to the absolute brim with flowers. We literally could not fit any more flowers into there. And as of now, it's like I'm running out. This is basically what I have left. There's a couple buckets down here, which looks like a lot, but this isn't very much. It's pretty incredible how many flowers we sold.
I did a rough count.
Okay.
I think we've sold 35 from the road stand at least.
Really? Actually? That's a lot. That's a lot. That makes sense why we're running out of flowers, because I figured I had enough flowers to do 50 bunches here, as well as the 50 that I sent down to the market. The problem with that is it's not even Mother's Day yet. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, so we still have another day of selling. But most of the Mother's Day selling happens in the morning. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm very tired and my back hurts. And I don't normally complain about those things, so that means that I am actually very tired and my back actually really hurts. But no rest for the wicked. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get every single tulip harvested, turned into a bouquet, so that we can stick them into the roadside stand and sell them all tomorrow morning.
Almost a $2,000 day. Pretty impressive.
I'll celebrate on Monday when I am like, farm stand closed. Due to being a big old sellout. And you know what Ian said to me today? He said, you better buy more tulips. Because we only ordered as many as we had this year. And it's definitely looking like we could use even more.
I love you.
Okay, I need to make more bouquets. So, flower farmers party on a Mother's Day Saturday night. Still making bouquets. Homeward stretch. I just need to turn everything in this room into bouquets, and then I don't have to do any more until tomorrow. I wanted a $2,000 weekend. We did a $2,000 day. Everything we sell tomorrow is gravy. This is the last bucket of tulips that need to be processed. And after this, it's just bouquet making. This means everything is processed and going to be sold tomorrow from the cooler, which is crazy. I have all the bouquets done up that I'm going to do tonight. It's still fairly late, it's 12:30, but that is also my actual bedtime. I got 27 bouquets for tomorrow, so you know, if we can sell them, then that's definitely hitting that $500, $600 point. The plan was to have a lazy morning, having 27 bouquets made, just keeping the farm stand stocked, but it's, you know, only 11 o'clock now and we are almost sold out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting out there, I'm harvesting, and I'm desperately making more bouquets. And the more I sell this weekend, the more money we make, which is super exciting. I could stop, I could say that we're sold out, but I still have lots of tulips out in the farm. This is the weekend when people want to buy flowers. Quite often people are burnt out on flowers next weekend, so this is when I want to sell them if I can. Don't those look gorgeous together? I love how dramatic these colors are. All right, 4 more for the stand. Let's go up there and see if there's any left. We still had a few up here, which is good. You'll never hear me be like, thank God we didn't sell out. But now we're nice and stocked. Now we got a good number. Mother's Day is always crazy. Like we said earlier, Mother's Day is the second busiest flower day of the year. So, you know, I'm definitely feeling it. I've been going hard since, you know, Thursday morning type thing, but it's so satisfying to see these all disappear. It's so exciting. You know, I don't care if we sell every single tulip and I have nothing to sell for another 2 weeks. Seeing them go, seeing, you know, everyone be so happy and excited about them feels pretty amazing. We're still going, it's still busy. I got up here and there was 2 people looking at stuff. We got 4 more on the stand. I think there's 9 now. I suspect it's gonna start slowing down soon. So, you know, maybe 1 more round and we'll be good for me to be able to take a little bit of a break. This is what I have left. This is what hasn't sold today. Every single tulip that was available on the farm, anything that I could have harvested out, all got sold. What I said I wanted to do was to have a $2,000 weekend. I wanted Ian to go down to the farmer's market, sell $1,000, and then here, while I was running the farm stand, I wanted to sell $1,000 myself. Ian was unsure if we were gonna make it. He was a non-believer in the $2,000 number, and in the end, we sold $3,000 worth of tulips this weekend, which is insane. I was like, oh no, don't let it go everywhere. We're rich, we're rich, we're rich.
So Serina was the best kind of right, the kind of right that results in us making more money than we thought. So I don't feel bad about doubting on the $2,000. I'm just super stoked on the start of this season. This is a really awesome way for us to start.
So here's the numbers. In total, we sold over 150 bouquets, and some of those were $40 bouquets, so worth even more. At the market, we sold $1,250. Here we sold $1,985. So altogether, over 3,000. It's, you know, it's pretty incredible.
Just Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, just Saturday, Sunday. I am very tired and very overdue for, you know, some sit down time. But the excitement about the tulips isn't over. I was out in the field and I think there's another 1,100 tulip bulbs there that will be ready for this coming up weekend. So that means we're gonna have the ability to do another Saturday farmers market, and that easily could become 100 bouquets. This is the test. This is when we learn, what we can sell in tulips when we're not selling Mother's Day bouquets.